Welcome to the summary of Episode 13, Eyes Opened. April 28, 2018, aboard the League's satellite headquarters. League leader Jon Stewart is asking for progress reports on the search for Darkseid when the alert sounds that internal security has been breached. The League members prepare their offensive capabilities, but Blue Devil senses that the approaching presence is friendly. Just in case, Rocket prepares to create a force bubble. An unfamiliar hero materializes, bearing a familiar insignia. Flash steps up to the stranger and, after a pause, incredulously identifies him as a much younger Jay Garrick. The stranger smiles, says they come in friendship, and adds that his team is right behind him. The stranger announces them as the Justice Society and says they need help to save the multiverse. Opening credits. In Titan's tower, Raven urgently tells the others that she has to confront Trigon. Zatanna says she'll inform the League of what's happening and vanishes. As Starfire exits to gather the Titans, Raven fears that Trigon will rampage across the Earth to find her. The League is startled by these strangers, some of whom seem to be exact doubles of League members. When Booster Gold questions them about their multiverse comment, the other Dr. Fate explains that there are an infinite number of Earths. On this Earth, which he calls Earth 1 for simplicity's sake, he senses that Dr. Fate inhabits Zatara's body. However, on their Earth, which he refers to as Earth 2, Kent Nelson is still alive. The other Dr. Fate suggests that the Martian Manhunter linked their minds to expedite the explanation. Raven asks Protector to transport her to Russia, explaining that she can only use the Dark Bird for transport in her demonic form. Starfire and the rest of the team insist on accompanying her, even though Raven begs them not to. Arsenal says he will stay behind and asks Nightwing to lead in his absence. The entire group goes through Protector's portal. Midnight from the Justice Society explains that a few select beings that were around at the multiverse's creation live outside of its parameters, meaning that they don't have infinite duplicates. One such being, known as the Spectre, allied itself with the Justice Society. Its function since the dawn of time was safeguarding the only thing that can undo all creation, the anti-life equation. As Protector transports the Titans to Russia, he nearly collapses from the strain, but Superboy holds him up. Raven cries out with relief that Trigon has not fully crossed through the portal, but his arms and part of his face have emerged. Nightwing immediately orders Cyborg, Starfire, and Blue Beetle to blast the demon, driving him back inside. Raven explains that she must make sure Trigon is destroyed within the portal. Starfire refuses to let her go alone, and despite Raven's protests, the group steps inside the portal with her. Starman continues that an insane speedster called Zoom traveled from the future at the exact moment that the Spectre was transferring its consciousness to a new human host and learned of a being powerful enough to access the anti-life equation. At the Spectre's weakest moment, Zoom used the Speed Force to devolve it to a single molecule. As the Titans enter the dimension of Azarath, they are shocked by the otherworldly realm and its overwhelming aura of evil. They search for Trigon. Raven suddenly reverts to her demonic self. She boasts that she freed Darkseid purposely to keep the League occupied, deceive the Titans to win their sympathies, and lure them into Azarath, and now she and her father will rule the Earth. Sentinel continues to explain that they failed to stop Zoom, who cut through a rip in the spacetime continuum to the League's Earth in search of the being he learned of from the Spectre. Flash speculates that Zoom is the Reverse Flash, and Icon adds that Darkseid must be the being that Zoom sought, which is why he rescued him in Metropolis. Raven generates a multitude of dark birds which attack the Titans. Using his horn, Mal is able to explode the birds one by one. Raven tries to stop Mal from destroying the birds, but M'gann intercepts her. Telepathically confronting her, M'gann bombards Raven with happy memories of love and support from her teammates. The plan works, and Raven returns to her normal self. Deeply shaken, she is devastated by her actions. She begs the Titans to leave, saying that she will seal the portal to trap herself and Trigon forever in Azarath. Trigon finally appears, and Raven begins screaming. In Titan's tower, Lilith abruptly wakes from unconsciousness and also begins screaming. When Arsenal holds her to calm her, she says, "The befoulment, the beyond, the beginning." So just a few comments on the 13th episode. With the Justice Society calling their world Earth 2 and the other one Earth 1 as examples is an easy way to align this with pre-crisis continuity where the JSA was on Earth 2 and the JLA was on Earth 1. Although the Society's function in this episode is to explain the multiverse concept and blow the minds of the League, it's also cool seeing the first meetings of heroes and their dimensional counterparts. 2 Supermen meeting in camaraderie, 2 Batmen meeting in suspicion, 2 Wonder Women meeting in amazement. We even see Earth 2's Hawkman staring longingly at Hawkwoman, so we can infer that her Earth 2 counterpart is dead or missing. Tricked by Raven's demonic self, the Titans finally make their way into Azarath. I know it's cheesy, but I like the love and memories bring the evil person back to the good side trope, so that's what McGann does here. Of course, this is setting up the confrontation with Trigon in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and look for many more episodes to come. Take care.